The following is a presentation of Opie TV.
Great putts, great moments. It's on Putt-Putt.
Bobby will probably try to get his ace and close this match out. 2 up with 1 to play. That would be my prediction at this moment. Bobby Gilmore, Burlington, North Carolina. Watch this action. And he does.
Yeah, he does.
He's scared here. Looks like he's going to play the straight shot. And he does. Goes through the brick. And he misses to the right. But look at this. It comes off the front rail.
Thank you.
There you go, Dylan.
Good hard putt.
Good firm shot.
He did it, Judy.
In the lip. Great shot.
Now we go to another carryover worth 3,000.
Hello again, everybody. Welcome to Burlington. I'm Opie Roberts, bringing you our final local of the 2025 season. And today, this is the City County Championship. And we're going to play this tournament over both courses today. It's going to be a 6-round event. First 3 rounds will be played on course number 1, the back course, which is where I'm aiming the camera at right now. The other half of the tournament will be on course 2 in the afternoon, over here. We're gonna have a somewhat of a decent turnout. I've seen at least 10 people out here. And we are playing today under some chilly conditions. Currently the temperature here as we approach 10 o'clock, 50 degrees right now. There is no wind blowing. The humidity is at 71%. The forecast does call for clouds to roll in as the tournament progresses. We're going to get some rain as the sun sets now around 5:15, 5:30. We'll be done before then. And temperature will stay in the 50s throughout the day. All right, so let's check out the pairings for the first half of our tournament.
So we'll start off with B, Richard and Aaron, and then David and John, and then we'll start
so
from
the
the top
pairings
bottom.
are done by
That's in
points.
points order.
Graham Sigler won the
First
point
set.
championship. He will be first at A. Richard Garner will be first in B.
Graham for a point winner, and
That's how the finish.
So a total of 12 players
Richard,
between the two
points
divisions.
in B division.
And the B division will start off the tournament. So let's go now to hole number 1. And here is Richard Garner to lead it off here. And he lips out. So Richard will space out from the rail and putt for 2. And his partner is Aaron Humphreys. And Aaron will get the ace there. Start off the tournament. We'll walk up here to hole 2. These two players played Thursday night, our last broadcast here. Okay, that's lining up and it's in. So he makes the first 2 holes out of the gate. And Richard just missed left. He'll putt for his 2. And all right, so we'll follow them along as time progresses. Meanwhile, we'll go back to hole 1 and the other twosome in our tournament in the B division, and this will be David Jones first. Front door missing right. So he should get the 2 here. And the 4th and final player of the B division will be John Perry. That's going to be short, it looks like. And John will start with the deuce. All right, we're going to walk up here now to hole 4. Aaron on the tee. Playing the back rail shot. It just hung out. So he'll tap in the 2 there. And looking at Richard on the tee. And it's got to pick up some speed. It goes in. All right, so let's go over to 2. And John's tee shot didn't even hit it. That's a par coming up for him. And now we'll begin the A division, 8-player field. While we're waiting for the first group to tee up, here, look at some of those other players representing the Burlington program for the bulk of the season, if not the entire season. And now here we go. This is Graham Sigmund to start off play. Graham is the 2025 points champion, won 7 tournaments, including a couple of match play events. And Graham gets the ace to start his night. Well, I should say morning. It's 10 o'clock here. And he's paired with Angelo Corianos. Angelo won 6 locals here this year. Also won the Southern Tour Championship that was held on this course back in September. And Jello gets the ace there to start his day. All right, let's head up here to hole 6. Richard going back door, and he just catches the left lip. So he'll have the deuce. And let's swing out here to 4 again. We got David Jones on the tee. David's playing left rail into the triangle, and that's going to go in for very good putt. Let's swing back to 2. Got Graham putting for his 2. And now Angelo now tee it up. And that's now an ace for Angelo. That's his second ace already out of the gate. And now the next twosome will come up here on hole 1. And this will be Russell Sigmund first up. I will be sure to delete that song when I edit this video. Russell gets a 2 to start his day. And he's paired with John Crawford. That pulled left, and he's going to wind up parring this hole here, and up here to 7. Got Richard getting his 2. And let's see if I can get up to 3. Well, no, I can't. Let's go to 6. David Jones will be on the tee. And he missed backdoor. That'll stay up. He'll get his 2, and we'll head to 8. Let's look at the drop-off hole. Aaron Humphrey got the deuce. And we'll check out Richard Garner on the tee. And Richard missed left, and that'll be a 2. And here's your third pairing now coming up in the A division, and this is Chris Bunning. And he missed it on the right side, and he'll tap in his 2. And then he's paired today with Tom Robertson. And he missed left. Tom will start his day with a 2. And let's zip up here to 9. Check mark hole on the tee, Richard Garner. And not going to get the backdoor shot there, so he'll get a 2. And we'll return to 2. Chris hit the right rail as he hit the tee shot, and he's going to get his 2. Go to 6.
That's how quick you can turn it around.
Graham's tee shot. That 2's left and missing. He's going to get his tap in 2. So we got David Jones making 8. And we'll look at John Perry. he hits the block. He's clear. Gonna get a 2.
This way or?
To your, yeah, back toward that way, yeah. Like that, yes. Yeah, right there. John got the deuce. Back to 1. And now the final twosome of our tournament. It'll be course owner John Wilder and Brian Porter playing in this group. I think John's first. I am wrong. Brian will go first. Brian makes that tee shot. And here is John Wilder. It's trying to line up. It does go in, so all 12 players participating in our tournament today here are all on the course right now, and we'll make a move out here to hole number 10. First look at the elbow hole. That's going to be when John Perry is done putting on this hole, on hole 9 that is. They'll have to tally up their front 9 first. All right, now David's on the tee. He's going back door with it. Goes in. Good putt. In Burlington Lord, that is known as the Opie shot because Opie Roberts generally made that hole back door in his earlier days of playing. Funny part about it is I did not intend to play it back door. This could do it as well. Nope, he's going to get a 2. So we'll now go to 7. First look at this hole here. Got Johnny Crawford going for 2. And apparently he pushed the ball and didn't get up to the top layer level here. He got the 2 though, good putt. Back up here to 6. And this should go back door. No, wow, that's like 6 balls I've seen missing left. Just like that. That's a 2. Let's go to 3. Our first look here at the 4-pipe hole. And there's Brian Porter. Hit it too hard to allow it to line up. Brian should get his 2. Let's go back over here to 6. Well, Tom got the ace there. And Russell putting on 8 with the miss there. Just to see the ball breaks hard left coming down the drop, especially if you play it straight. We got the 2. Let's go up to 10. We'll get Angelo on the tee. There's well, he caught the left lip, but that's the shot you're supposed to play on that hole. You go front door. Back here to 8. John's going to get the ace here. Good putt. All right, we're going to go out here to 15. First look at this hole, the reverse Alamo hole, if you want to call it. Got about a 3-foot block, about 6 feet from the tee bag. Most players are playing left rail. There is still a right rail shot that can be played. Richard's tee shot comes up about 1.5 feet. short of the cup, and you'll have the 2. And let's move out further here, going to 13. This is the former 3-block hole, which is now a 2-block hole. And that was David Jones. Missed the hole off the right lip. Hole breaks hard to the right toward this parking lot. Oh, another first responder. Get plenty of those out here. Doesn't matter what time of day it is. Let's look at John Perry on the tee. Looks good. Yep, good shot there. Let's look at 12. Let's look at this hole, what we call the blind triangle hole, where the hole's positioned behind this triangle. Ran playing left of this triangle and go back door to sweep it in, just like that. It is coming off the block. It does go in. It rolled on the outskirts of that right lip and it peeked in. Here's Angelo on the tee. Same thing, but he got through the left side. All right, so we'll head now to 18. First, we'll get to the first look at the finishing hole of course number 1. Hole that used to be a table and shoot hole. Bobby Gilmore replaced it over 30 some years ago with this hole. Richard's tee shot missed right. He'll have the 2. And now Aaron on the tee. And that's missed left, but it's trying to work its way back because it caught the lip, hit the back rail, was lining up, but then it broke back away from the hole. And that's a deuce there. And we'll go back out here now. Let's see if we can get Tom Robinson on 9 before he hits. Now too late, so we'll have to zoom in. I think he got it. Yes, he did. Okay, let's go to 7. It's going to be left and 2 there for John. Got about 3.5 feet for par. Back over here to 9. Chris Bunny does not get it. Oh, he does get it. Last rolled its way in. And we got Angelo on 14. He's going to get a 2. All right, and let's head back over to 12. Russell's on the tee. I'll just try to describe it the best I can. Now he's going to the angle there at the corner. That should go. Yep, nice putt. Let's go back here to 10. And Tom missed right. That's a 2. Heading back to 12. And that should go as well. Yep, nice putt. And back to 10. And Bunny's tee shot. Got it. Good putt. We're going to head out to 16. I'll first look at the straight hole with 2 triangles. And there's John Perry. He hit it too far right because the ball swings out to the left. John is going to tap it for his par. You see Graham now on 15. And he got it there. Good putt. And here's hole 17, our first look here. Kind of go straight back. He got too much straight kick. That was David Jones going for 2 now. Here's Angelo on 15. That looks pretty good. No, that stayed out left. And he's going to put that from the back rail for his 2. And we'll go to 14 again. We haven't really seen any true tee shot yet, but Russell will be on the tee. You can see where he's positioned out of 5. They're playing. They switched it to a right rail shot and sweep it to the left. And that, it just turned too much left. Russell will get it too. Now, this was called a trapezoid hole back in the day, and it got removed back in the 70s. Actually, back when Bobby Gilmore purchased the course back in the late 70s. John's tee shot looks a little better there. Oh, that 2 turned away. And he's getting a 2. And check 12. Tom Robinson. Playing left side shot. And that's going to come in off the triangle as well. Good putt. All right, first look at hole 11. Got a straight hole, 2 blocks in the middle, kind of similar to hole 3 on the front course. We'll see that later. John did not even hit the ball there. He's still got a good 3.5, 4 feet for par.
No more wasted time shopping. To learn more about the true value of durability, visit originalmattress.com and read our latest blog on getting the most from your mattress investment.
And we'll check out Brian Porter.
We know that convenience is key. That's why we've made mattress shopping simple and stress-free. Shop in-store or online, whatever works best for you. No high-pressure sales tactics or fake promotions. Our prices are clearly marked, and we openly compare our products to other
pulled it there. Oh, it got in between the block and the hole. So he'll putt this for a long 2. And we'll go to 13, and there's Tom putting for a 2.
Stokesdale Marketplace's Holiday Market is Saturday and Sunday, November 1st and 2nd. Shop 24,000 square feet of one-of-a-kind items from over 100 vendors and local crafters.
All right, and Chris Bunny will now tee it up.
This weekend only, there will be over 35 unique traveling vendors, along with our 100 permanent inside vendors and food trucks. Shop everything from tools, artwork, furniture, home decor, repurposed and handmade items, comics and vintage arcade, Atari, Nintendo,
and trying to get the lineup, and it got over about a third of the right portion of the cup. So Chris should get the 2. And the second round is now underway here in the B division, and that's Richard now going for 2. And Aaron Humphrey now on the tee. And that 2 is also missed, and he'll get the 2. Russell putting on 16, got it there. Good putt. And now we'll go to 18. The lead pairing of the A division, about to finish off round number 1. Graham's going to miss right. We'll go give himself a 2. Back to 16. And John didn't get the break back to the right. It just kind of stayed out left all the way. And he's got about 4 feet for his 2. Should get that. Probably doesn't break that much.
Good job.
Angelo on the tee to finish his first
I know.
round.
I didn't know mini golf had a goalie, but she showed me.
That's got to get up.
All right.
And that's in. Good round
All right.
for
Let's go get those quarters. Play some games.
good round for the Southern Tour champion, originally from the Columbus, Ohio area.
Pretty close, that's
All right, and here are the scores from the opening round of the B division. And it's a very tight pack of players here. Richard at 30, Aaron and David Jones at 31, John Perry at 32. So good first round all together by that group. I'm gonna walk out here to hole 3 again. Haven't really seen a direct putt here, just based like a partial hit, or like only got like half of the putt. All right, so we'll look at it fully here with Richard on the tee. Players play on the right side of the tee mat and hit the right rail between the first and second circular objects. Carpet's got a bit of I wouldn't say cracks in it, but it's unstable. That's why the ball kind of wobbles a bit as it comes down the fairway. This carpet has been laid down now for like 12 years. Good putt. Oh, it was a good putt there. It just stayed out. So he'll get his 2 there at the corner. 14 in that first round. Brian Porter, it went around the cup there, playing left rail. That was the old shot, but the rail had made the ball very inconsistent the last few years, and players developed that right rail shot you saw earlier, like what you're seeing now. This is what I don't like about that right rail shot. It turns too much left. John's getting a 2. Going to 2. Got David Jones off the back rail, and it's in. As you can see, there's like some cardboard golf balls on golf tees here. There's 6 of them. Those are sponsors that contribute to the course. Burlington does have a wider range of support here. Good putt there. Won many Alamance County awards for pristine conditions here back when it was the days of Bobby Gilmore and then Brian Patterson. And this is first look at hole 5. What we call the stop sign hole, or octagon hole. Oh, he pushed the deuce there. Can't take that deuce putt for granted. Richard gets a 3. Yeah, you see there's the 8-sided octagon. Midway through the fairway, players do play off the right rail, or they can play off the left rail. Either way, they both line up good. That's too hard. It's going up, and he'll put this deuce at the back rail, which is not a bad position. It does go straight in. Yep, nice 2 for Aaron. Okay, so let's head back up here. We still got some players playing the second round and others still into their first, and it's almost done there. Just watching Angelo here on 1 as I'm trying to walk up there. He got the tee shot to go. So we'll go now to the score sheet here. And contrasting to what the novice players are doing, A Division is playing well here so far, halfway through. Johnny Crawford opening with the 25. Graham at 26. Russell's at 26. Anglo 28. And we're going to get the last group here playing 18, and that will finish the first round. John Wilder and Brian Porter. And looks like John's got the tee here first. And that is going to line up in, and that's a good finish there. Now Brian to finish off the first round. That looks good as well. Good putt there. So the first round is done. Still got 5 more to go. Let's go over here to the first hole. And Russell just missed right. He turned away from the cup there. He's playing, I think he was trying to play left center and just turned away. Usually it breaks left down that fairway. So he gets his 2. And we'll get the scores in a minute of all the players here. Let's say hi to James Weber, watching from the Cincinnati area. I wish I could slam that hat off that guy's head. Let's get a 8. Right? Aaron with a deuce. And Graham, I'm sorry, that's Johnny on 2. John Crawford made it. We'll check out Russell on the tee. And Russell got it front door as well, straight in. Well, there's Aaron tapping his deuce on 9. That's Angelo on 4 with the ace there, back door. And now to 1, we see Chris Bunning with his tee shot underway in the second round. That is in. Nice shot there. All right, we're going to head to 10. First round B Division leader on the tee. Richard's going to get his 2. Tom Robinson on 1. Playing the right rail shot, back door, and that drops. And back to 10. Aaron should get that one. Good putt. And let's look at John Perry on 6. John playing off the left rail that didn't get up the hill to line up where it should go. John wound up behind the cheese. And we got Aaron with the miss off the block there on 11. All right, John here is getting his space now. Even though he's stymied a bit, he can space it out still. That's the PPA rule. Clear, even if it clears him with the putt. Yep, he can putt that from that spot. And as he sizes up, let's go to 4. John's back here on 6 now, ready to hit. Got it, good putt. And Johnny will make that 2-shot there on 4. And we can go back to the clubhouse with all the scores coming in from the top division. And 25 by John Crawford is good enough to lead by 1 over Graham Sigrid and Russell Sigrid. And there's a pair of 28s after that. All right, so we're up to speed here through the first round, and now we can go to 13. Group is blazing by here. Richard's getting a ace here. Aaron Humphrey on the tee. See if that ball goes. Nope, it missed right. So Aaron gets a 2. And let's get out here to 8. On the tee is Richard. I'm sorry, on the tee is David Jones. Should go. No, it turned away. And Richard got the ace on 14. So we'll stay on this hole here. Aaron's on the tee. Now he went straight to the hole. As I said, it breaks left. Nicely done. Good putt. Back over to 8. Nicely done. John Perry did not hit it. He'll tap in his 2. Watch Angelo here down on 7. It's going left. And he'll hit this 6-footer for par. Putts don't generally break much here. Putt there, and now we'll look at Graham. It's gonna be short, and Graham taps in his 2. Up here to 5. Our first look at our opening round leader here in round 2. Not sure how he got here unless he got a huge lip and it rolled all the way back to where he's at. And this is for a 2. Got it. Good putt. Well, we won't see him because of the bush, but we'll see Russell on the tee. Russell was off, a stroke off the lead after the first round. That's left. Got a big kick off that right rail. Back over here to 4. Tom. This there. What? he played the left rail and then he apparently missed that triangle. He's putting for 2. He's got Graham here on 8. And that's it. Nice shot. Tom did get the deuce, so let's head back to the tee on 4 with Chris Bunning on the tee. And that's got a nasty kick off that triangle. He'll get the 2. And Russell made 6. And we'll see John on the tee. And that looks good too. Good putt. And he's gonna go out here to 18 as the second round is about to be done here for our lead pairing of the B division. Richard Garner will be on the tee. And again, he pushed it. Richard's going to finish his second round with a deuce. And we'll check out Aaron Humphrey. Oh, that one's pulled. Should get the 2 there. And now we'll venture out here to the A division. Got Russell for his 2 here on 7. That's, oh, he pulls that one a mile. Those putts don't break, you know, so that's just a tactical error on his behalf. This will be for 3. And now Johnny on the tee. No, that's also he pushed it right, way right the first time. He still pushed it out here, but stay on the top layer. Off the 10. Graham's tee shot. Got a kick and it goes in. Good putt. And heading out to 6. Chris just hit it. Oh, lifted and got a little victory lap at an elbow drop off the top rope there. And heading over to 5. Brian Porter missed out to the right. And got the 2. John Wan on the tee. And John didn't get it, or didn't line up as the way he wanted it. And here's Tom on 7. It's gonna go in. Good putt. Up to 8. Russell hit the block. So he'll get the proper spacing there for 2. Which is sideways, not perpendicular. Chris's tee shot now on 7. That's gonna go as well. Yeah, what Russell did, the ruling on those is, against any obstacles, you cannot move it forward to the hole. You have to move it out to the side so you don't improve your line. So now on the tee at 9 is John Crawford. Should go back door, good putt. All right, we'll head to 14, zoom in to see John Perry on the tee. This is going to go off the back rail, right of the cup. So he'll get the 2. Tom Robinson missed there on 8 to the right. Bank shot off that left rail before the drop. At the 7. And John makes that tee shot. Back over 8. And Chris also rips on the right side. So he'll putt for 2. Up to 10. Russell on the tee. Makes it. Appears. Yep. Bunny with the 2. There on 8. Back here 7. And Brian's going to miss it left. Hit it early off that left rail. Now we'll work our way up to 14. Angelo, one of the rare players that still plays a left rail shot. Got it. Tom on 9. His ball crossed over off the back rail and rolled down, back down the hill. He's putting for 2. Trying to bank it off the back rail and got it. Good putt. And John Wilder got the ace here on 8. He's up to 11. Russell gets the ace there, so he's making a little rally from that 3 on 7. Chris on 9 will get it back door. Nice shot there. And now we're seeing some players disrobing here as the weather has started to warm up just a bit. It's now 55 degrees here in Burlington. And Brian Lip there on 8. He's got a really, I wouldn't say a tough deuce putt. They break left, but from my own experience, I can't even make those putts. I've been playing this course since 1991. And every time I was down there, I probably missed about 8 out of 10. But granted, I haven't played here in 2 years. Good deuce there. Back to 10. And Chris tee shot. That's in. Good shot. And let's look at John on 9. John crosses, but he gets it. Good putt. And he's back up to 10. Tom on the tee, lagged the hill. Tom's going to get a 2. Well, at least he's putting for 2. That's not makeable from that standard. But he gets it. And our final look at the E division on 9 with Brian Porter on the tee. And that's for this round, the second round. That's going to go in. Nice shot. All right, now we'll see Chris on 11. And now he was hit too firm. It caught part of that right lip there, and he's all the way down the hill. He's got a really big deuce putt there. It's at least 8 feet out from where he is. Up that hill. It breaks left as it comes up that hill. All right, we're going to go down to 3. As the A division is into their final round of the first half of this tournament. And Richard Garner's on the tee. A leaf just blew onto the carpet, but it's over on the left corner, so it shouldn't be in play. Yes, we are into November now. It's November 2nd here. Daylight saving time occurred last night, so the sun will set earlier now. Richard got the ace. So we get the early sunset now, around 5:30 or so for now, and then it will really start setting as we get into December. It'll set around 10 after 5. And Aaron didn't line up, so it's going to be a deuce for him. And we head out to hole 14. Russell's tee shot. And it's going to miss right. Could go back door though. Nope, it didn't turn back, so it's going to be a 2 for Russell. And we will go look at our first round leader of the A division, John Crawford.
If you have a question about your case or wish to become a client, go to forthepeople.com on your mobile device or computer. 24/7. It's that easy. Morgan. Injured? Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office.
And John, almost got it front door. Nasty lip out there. That's going to be a par, and we'll head to 18 as we get the A division now working their way into finishing their second round.
I'll think about it.
Woo! Yeah.
Temptation apps.
Angelo getting his 2 here, and now Graham's on the tee. And Graham's going to get it. Nice shot there. Let's go to 15.
We might end up playing all 6 rounds together.
Russell will get the ace there, lipped around, but he got it. John Crawford on the tee.
You need a cup.
No, it slid the rail. That's heading down. Should get to 2 though. It's not that much of a distance there. All right, back to 1. Into the third round. David Jones with the ace off that rail. And we'll look at John here for his par on 15. Good 2. And that was 2 there for John Perry, up to 14. And a rare missed deuce putt there for Tom Robertson. So he got a 3, and Chris Bunny's down the tee. It's got to pick up a little speed. Actually, he's trying to double bank. Nope, short, and he'll get the 2. Back over here to 16. John missed the left. He's going to go 2. Okay, and here's our first look at the scores from the second round. Richard Garner has opened up a lead of 3. He's at 58 after a round of 28. First such round in the 20s by the B division. So he's up by 3 over David Jones. And some more good shooting so far out of the A division. Got pair of 26s by Graham and Angelo, respectively, at 52 and 54. Back over here to 15. Tom Robertson. There will be a break between the 3rd and 4th rounds when we transition over to course 2. I'm not sure how long the break's going to be. Good putt for Tom. I'm not sure how long the break's going to be, but while we're on the break, there will be an interlude of some of the best highlights from the 2025 local season. Probably going to be about a 10-minute presentation. Just so looking forward to that. I've already compiled a lot of great moments here from this year. Rich is going to miss right here on 8 and hits a 2 there. And heading to 14. Brian Porter hugged the rail a good chunk of the way and still left it about 1.5 feet short of the cup. So he'll pick up his deuce there. And Chris Bundy's on 16. Went past the cup there. He's going to go for 2 as soon as John Crawford is through play 17. Pushed there, but it goes. And there we see Graham with the ace here on the 1. John Wilder missed there on 15. He's out of the way at the corner for a really tough putt. Those putts from his point of view do break off left. And here's Angelo on the first hole. That looks good. And Angelo's off and running here in the final round. John got the deuce. Good putt. Back to 18. Looking at Johnny tapping in his 2. Doesn't look pleased there. Russell's tee shot now on 18. And that's in. Nice putt there. And we'll move back over here to 17. Tom on the tee. Not going to go. Looks like it's going to straight kick its way out, and he'll get the 2 here. Let's return to 16 right quick. John pulled it into that point of the triangle. And he'll putt for 2. He's going to play it through the opening. Well, he thought he had a straight line. It looks like he's got too much left turn break. Have to hug that right triangle, and as a result, he's got a 3. And back to 18. Tom's tee shot missed on the right, so he'll finish the second round with a deuce. on 16. That's gonna go in off the left lip. Chris now on the tee here at 18. It's gonna push it out right as well. And he'll finish the round with a 2. All right, we'll make a move out here to got some type of ruling situation here on 6. Angelo's going to give out the ruling here. He's a seasoned player. He's been playing as long as I have.
Yeah, I thought you cleared. Didn't somebody say you could mirror it or something?
No.
You could pull the whole card length out from here.
Right.
But you can't. It doesn't matter if you got a.
Well, where was the ball? Where was the ball
there.
to start with? Okay.
Right there, that's what
His
it is.
move. Yeah. Okay. His move would then be to pull it that way.
Yep.
This way.
Yeah. Back up in line with the hole. So your ball, at worst, would be here.
Right.
So anywhere in that area. But you could. But
then I can come out.
No.
Once you pull it out, yep. Once you pull it out.
Well, you gotta be able to get my club on the ball. That's one of the rules.
Well, you want to wait for John to.
What do you think, Graham? What's your interpretation here?
His ball was right it is right now.
Yeah, right
That's
there.
where it was to start with. You can't clear.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you have to clear. Yeah,
You can't
stay
clear
blocked.
from
I
an
know that.
obstacle.
right.
Still, I got the rule book says I got to be able to get my club
Right.
on the ball. at all
Well, can he pull it away from the rail?
Well, he's pulling back. If the ball favored the obstacle, then the rails out is not an issue there.
So if you want to pull it that.
Yeah.
So which way now?
Yeah. Well, you pulled it back from the hole there.
Well,
Yeah.
But I give yourself
Yeah.
room to at least put your putter back there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
What am I gonna do with that? Yeah.
Yeah, if you're going to pull it out once.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Well,
They had a bogey all day.
all right. Well, he's now putting for 3, so I'm pretty sure the ruling we gave was the correct ruling. So, all right, we'll go to 2. Yeah. All right, John Crawford with the ace there. Let's go now to the scores. And we still got the last group to finish with it, but so we have Graham in front at 52, Angela at 54, Russell and John both at 56, and depending on the last group, it looks like that's going to be the score here. Graham in front after round 2. All right, 2 there for Aaron on 15. Aaron's tee shot on 15 is short there, and he gets himself a 2. And we'll get back here to 1. And Tom Roberts got the ace on 1. And Chris missed there, and he gets a 2 there on the first hole. Oh, we go to 16. Aaron putting for 2. He hit the triangle and put himself in that position. I would think he hit the left tip. Now he's going up and back. Now, I would have played it right rail, try to sneak it in off the side. Putting for 3 now. And got it. All right, in a few moments, once we are done with our final round, everybody's now starting it. We'll be out here on course number 2 for the completion of our tournament. Back here, 16. All right, and Richard got the ace. Good putt. Yeah. Back to 8. David Jones got a 2. And John Perry gets a 2. How would you ask John Wilder how he would have ruled hole 6? We had a complicated ruling on 6. Ball by David got beside the right cheese and completely blocked, but he was having an issue about how to space it. He knew how to pull it back, but he was there at the right rail, and he thought if he pulled it from the right rail, he had a clear shot. I don't think that would have been the proper ruling.
Which hole was that?
6. No, 6. The right cheese.
So
he was stymied behind the right cheese, and by pulling it back, he would have gotten to the right rail. Okay, and then he thought he would have pulled it back to where he had a clear shot. And I thought since the ball was by the cheese, it superseded the rail.
Even if it's behind the cheese, if he gets a full spacing from the rail, no matter what.
Okay.
And if that clears you from the cheese, you're okay.
Okay. All right.
But if you don't have a full spacing from the rail, or I mean, if that's not a factor, then you have to stay stymied behind.
Yeah, because he the whole car would have gotten about that much from the rail. So okay, yeah. See, I didn't know. See, I thought where the obstacle was, it would supersede the rail.
Yeah, it's a little tricky on that one. A couple of these are like that.
Okay.
Where the rails factor.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, I goofed. We'll look at Russell on 6. John said that even if he pulled all the way to the rail, he could pull it and got a clear space.
Yeah.
So that was kind of a complicated ruling there.
That's the rule they had this year. Last year they said,
okay,
you can pull it away from the rail anytime, even though it clears you of the hole.
Right. Right, John Clark. Yeah. All right, so there's all that's cleared. Now we go to 4, and Tom gets a 2. All right, that's just tap in 2, and we'll now go over to 8. Wow, took a little turn there. He'll get the 2. First group is finished with their final round of the morning session. Graham got his 2. There's John with the 2 here on 7. Alright, guys, 2. There is the first group done, and they'll be waiting a few minutes to see who they'll be paired with in the afternoon here. Alright, go to 11. And David Jones, looks like he missed it there. So he'll tap in his 2. And here's John Perry. And John short there on 11. Back to 8. No. John will take it. Let's go to 10. Well, actually, John missed. I thought spaced out for his 2, and now we are seeing Angelo makes it there. Good putt. Back to 8. Russell missed there with left flip. Back to 8. Back to 10. Graham missed left, and that'll be a 2 there. And Russell for his 2. Flipped it, missed it, pushed it out, so he'll get a 3. There's Chris with the deuce. All right, Tom. Tom with a par right there. Back to 9. He's putting for 2. It's down the hill though. Well, let's look at Graham on 11. And Graham is going to putt for 2 there. Johnny now putting for his 2 here on 9. Off the back rail and in. Good putt. Now we'll go to 14. And David Jones aces here on 14. Back over here to 9.
Yeah, I do. It's a simple hole. Really?
And Russell misses there, crossed over off that back rail. Looking at Chris missing there on 8, missed to his right. in the same position Russell was in. But Chris has been playing this game well over 40 years, so he knows these deuce putts. Get 2 there. John Perry on 6. And he's going back door with it. And it grazed off the right lip. That's 8. Alright, he's got a 2 ace there for Tom. Alright, John with his deuce and John Crawford with a 2 on 10.
I did too.
Oh, huge kick there for Russell on 10. Back to 9.
Good putt, David.
All right, and Tom got the ace. John Crawford on 11. That's gonna be short there. Chris on 9. Left it short off the back rail. And let's head to Russell on 11. And Russell, I think he's missed it there too. Angelo on 14. It sneaks in. Good putt. All right, Graham's tee shot. Graham's sitting in with the second round lead. Gotta hurry. Yep, nice shot. All right, we get up here. Let's take a look at the score from the B division. The first group has completed the tournament on this side. And, well, Richard is ahead with a score of 88. We haven't had the full recap of the second round from the A division, but there it is. Graham in front at 52, a pair of 26s. And let's head to 50. Well, let's head to 17. John with the John Perry for 2 here. Got it. And let's look at Graham on 15. Going to be down the hill if it doesn't catch the cup. And he's got a 2 coming up now at the back rail. Again, after the third round, we'll have a break, and during the break, we'll have a collage of highlights from our 2025 local program. And Graham safely got the 2. And let's move out here. Just about everybody's now on the back 9. And we'll look at Chris on 11. That's it. Nice shot. Out to 14. Full disclosure, I hate these Kevin Powell Foothill Ford commercials. Guys up in Pilot Mountain, toward Mount Airy. All right, 2 there for John. And Russell hugged that rail, but it just drops in.
Should have played the left rail all day.
All right, we now head to 12. Tom just had a straight kick that rolled back to the front part of the triangle. He'll putt for 2.
Join us November 7th through the 9th at the Greensboro Complex for the Triad's complete holiday experience. Put some cheer in your year. Explore aisles filled with sparkling decorations, trendy
Should go. Hurry. Nope. That'll be a 3. So we go down to 17. Graham's tee shot. And it's going to look good. Yep, nice putt. Quickly over to 15. Oh, it hit something up that carpet there. Like a, yep, I see it right there. Yep. All right, we go to 18. Finishing off first half of the tournament on the tee. Angelo. And he makes it there. John, you don't have to duck. You just walk right by me. Nobody's going to pay attention.
I don't want to interrupt you.
That's their 16. Russell missed the left. He almost hit the inside part of that right triangle as he launched the tee shot. And now we look at Graham now finishing his day here on course 1. Looks good. What another good round for Graham for what it appears. 16. John Crawford. It's gonna catch the cup. No, it's gonna be a 2 there. And the scores are as follows. Richard Garner at 80, leading the B division at the halfway point, and David Jones is at 90 in second. So 2 off the lead there. We will go to 14. 3 groups left to finish the morning session here in Burlington. Tom also missed there. He'll get a par that position. Back over to 13. Brian Porter off the block. Okay, he's a couple inches for par. Back to 17. Should go back door. No, I think it was too strong off that back door. Back to 13.
said I'll start this show with fire blew from his fingertips as he rosined up his bow. And he pulled the bow across the strings and it made an evil hiss. And a band of divas joined in and it sounded something like this.
And John, had a line. It just hit it too firm, and we'll go to 18. Russell's on the tee. And that is missed. He'll wind up finishing the morning with a 2. John's going to come up short. And he'll tap in his 2. We have a 16. Chris's tee shot is in. Nice roll. Floated on the inside of that left triangle. Oh, he got a piece of that triangle there, so he'll tap in for 2. We go to 15. Brian Porter, well, dealing with a couple of insects flying around him. Nope, he's head down, he's like one of the few rare ones that play that right rail shot. I played it all the time. Maybe it's because the way the rails are painted into that Texas burnt orange. Good 2 there for Brian Porter. Go back to 17. There's another miss of that. There's another ace that I missed out of Chris Bunning. Tom on the tee. And that should go. All right, so they'll head 18. And there's John on 15. Makes it. All right, so let's look at our penultimate pairing here on 18. Chris will be on the tee. Chris is going left, and he'll finish that round with a 2. There's John on 16. This is going to be for 2. And now back to 18. Just finishing the first half of the day with a 2. Tom Robertson to finish his 3rd round. Should go. Yes, nice putt there. Leaving us with this group left. And on the tee here, well, actually, he's at the back rail. This is Brian Porter putting for 2. Good 2. Good 2. And now we'll walk over to the other side of the waterfall. One of the signature and pristine, beautiful feature here at Burlington, going back where Bobby Gilmore ran the course. I always look forward to stepping in that area there. Actually, there weren't that many plants in there back in the day either. And John should get this one. Good putt. So Brian Porter comes up. Now he's playing left rail. That's an old shot.
Yeah, he's had trouble with the other side.
Yeah.
But this one he made.
But this one, no, that crossed, and he'll get a 2. That used to be the old shot a long time ago. But going to 18. Gonna say, well, I was going to go to the scores, but Janet's hosting. Well, let's see what we got. Here's Angelo with a superb round of 23, going in at 77 with the lead at the moment. Graham is second at 81. Right now, third goes to John Crawford at 85. Just have to see how Brian does here. Still having a discussion on the comparison of the scores before they get on to 18. While they're discussing, I do want to go ahead and make the announcement. I do appreciate everybody that's here watching here. As I said, this is the last local of this year that I'm filming. There's going to be a special intermission between this round and the start of the 4th round as we are on our break of some of the best moments here of 2025. And John got the ace there. And now, for the final time, this will be Brian Porter. And there's a miss there. He's going to putt with a leafy ball for his 2. And that closes it out here from course 1. Also, I want to go ahead and mention, before we get all the scores in, there is also another local tournament going on right now as we speak. That's down in Augusta. They're having their city championship on both their courses. That started, I think, at 9 o'clock this morning, so about an hour before we started playing here. It is now, it's only 11:40 here, so after a break, which I'm going to assume at least 30 minutes, maybe 45, tournament will restart around 12:15, 12:30. Given that, we should be done by 3 at the latest. Now, to go ahead and look at this here right quick. If you hadn't seen the Thursday tournament we had here, mentioning here about Lynn Gaines winning the national championship in the APA division. That was about 10 days ago over at Fernandina Beach. Shot an incredible score of 206 and won by, I believe, 8 strokes. Yesterday they had the match play tournament here. There was only 6 players involved, but Lynn became the winner of that event there. So we want to go ahead and congratulate Lynn for winning the match play. Richard Garner finished second. And as I'm pacing around here, I found out that Fernandina Beach is going to have its city championship and the Lighthouse tournament in February. Don't know exactly the format. I've been told 4 rounds each day for each tournament. I am possibly, but not sure of it yet. Still got about 4 months before that happens. go ahead and film those tournaments to start 2026. And also, 2 weekends from now, it's going to be on Saturday, November 15th. There's going to be the Hancock Cup in Kingsport. I'm not sure the starting time. It will be on November 15th with the rain date on the following day, November 16th. So it would be, I'm planning on going to that, but that's not official. So they're still discussing about that issue there on hole 6, which I kind of botched the ruling. I probably should have conferred with John before anything. So let's look at, well, we got John out here.
We're going to start at the bottom, but do it and write it in the order of finish.
So it will be Graham at 70, I'm sorry, Angela at 77, up by 4 over Graham.
54 hole total right here.
He's at 81. Third is John Crawford at 85. They're going to invert the pairings. Actually, they'll go like best score up top, bottom score, worst score on the bottom, and go inverted. B division will start, which will be at 88. So when we resume play, John Perry will be first on the tee on course number 2. And we'll get a complete rundown when we resume play in about roughly 30 to 45 minutes. But until then, this is Opie Roberts speaking to you right now from Burlington. And now stay tuned for our halftime break, the best moments from 2025. And until then, we'll see you then.
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
It's there. Last player in the open division. That's the first time I've seen real good excitement from Rick in about, I don't know, 10 years at least. And here's Finette Block. Oh, it stayed on the table though. It just about popped out. Ooh, she caught the left lip and
That's my first ace this round.
and it came at a great time.
Well, it's my family.
Oh yeah, we call it the Blocky Special. No.
You're related to Charlie Brown, he was a blocker.
Yeah, that's why I can't make stuff off of triangles.
Yeah.
Not related.
Exactly. Let's go to 11. Are you kidding? Are you? Folks, he hit the hole, hit the rail, and went back down to shoot. It takes skill. He hit the hole, hit the rail, and went down to shoot.
Back down.
Bounced into the chute and went down, yeah. Yeah.
In Hickory, that's an ace.
Yes, you're right about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Keith Waters.
Oh, don't look now, it won't make it.
You were saying? That looks good. Yes, nice shot. Nice shot for Graham. Here's Jerry the King Lawler, 1993 version, on 6. And he didn't get the whopper with that one. All right, so that's a 2 there. And that should go in. Good putt.
That's for you, Opie.
And we'll check out Dylan on.
He's able to get it back to Wayne. Yeah, but unfortunately, I came home 10 pounds lighter. I lost my championship. No. And I got kicked out of the bad guys group, but that's okay with me.
There's Chris Grady taking down the flags as we speak. And Guess he's gonna whip out it.
Hard.
Oh, what happened there? He pulled it. Yeah, blaming the cameraman, of course. All right, he'll get the 3.
The number on 17.
Did you do another number?
Oh, yeah.
4? Okay, that's better than 8.
Yeah, halfway through there, yeah.
Yeah. I can see it.
He went from figure 8 to figure 4, so figure.
He's getting better. Wasn't that like the Schoolhouse Rock?
Yeah, figure 8 is double 4, yeah, or something like that.
That
Yeah.
was my favorite Schoolhouse Rock. That would be great if I could skate the figure 8.
Yeah.
Mine was function jump.
What's your function? Hey, I can still sing the preamble to the Constitution.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Kinda.
We the people who...
Yeah, that's the, yeah,
Justice and serve domestic drink.
I like that Bill guy, you know.
I'm just a
Just a Bill, yeah. I'm only a Bill, just a This is the February 20th local tonight here at High Point. Playing on the cookout side, course 1.
I like this jacket, but like I said,
Got to get chased on the tee. There's the backdoor ace.
Bo's at 28. And the gay couple, well, Paul and James, I'm sorry, 29 apiece. Remind me to edit that part out. Ranks at 30.
Hey, my boys on the fire department, they used to call them the gay boys.
Oh, yeah.
You play with your Barbies.
This. Trying to hit the back rail. Oh, what a putt. What a putt there. That's right. Oh, and it turned back in the cup. Okay, let's let you look at more of the fireworks. First time I came to Kingsport to film a tournament was 2021. It was on a Saturday evening with the tee shot on 7. Some words, Keith. Let's hear it.
Slower it gets in.
Whoa. That's in.
Just follow me everywhere, Lefty, please.
9 there. With that octagon. Well, get in. Good too. Wow. I didn't think that was possible to make it from there. I've been playing this game 40 years. I couldn't even figure that one out. Off the sidewalk. Get it, nice too. Kevin Rutledge with the shot of the night so far. And Jason's going to cross over. Look at this nice little piggy here spitting water out of his mouth. Yeah, actually, definitely, yes, he does. Rick will start off with the ace. There's a story. Oh, he didn't like the way he hit it. That could go back door though. Story of his. That's the story of the night here.
Thank you, Lord.
So, you know, Adam. Well, Leah, I'm going to have to give you the wonderful news. You're going to wind up winning tonight. Hey, you played excellent tonight. That first. Oh, hit the hole and kept it in play. Might still go. Look at that. He was about a bounce away from going out of bounds. So that's what you may call a two-shot swing there. That is in. Good pass. Up there. Oh, get in. Wow. Those shots usually don't work that.
And Opie's going to get that one as well. Great putt, Opie.
Have it your way.
Yeah. All right, everybody, welcome back to Burlington. Our break has ceased, and we are now getting ready to start the second half of our City County Championship. This time we're playing on course number 2. And it's going to be done in inverted order. Worst score going first in each division, all the way to the leader. And now currently here in Burlington, the temperature is sitting at 63 degrees. And the wind has started to pick up since we started this morning, and it's changed direction. It's currently now out of the southeast at 13 miles an hour. And the humidity right now 33%, so it's kind of dried up a bit. They are still calling for rain to come in after the tournament is done around dinner time.
We're starting in inverted order. We have new partners now based on score. Start from the bottom up as far as tee off. But list on the scorecard top first and second, or whatever that number is. Same thing in the A page. So B will go off first, then A will follow them. So I'll be the first one after Richard tees off.
So I would tee off first, right?
John Perry, you tee off first to start.
Perry's will look like in the B division. John Perry's first to go. And then as we go up here in the A division, Angelo's the leader at 77. He'll be the last to tee off.
All right, so good job. There's still some food inside if you didn't get any.
And I'm going to step out here to hole number 1.
Yeah, Mike got it.
I'll stand here behind the fencing here, but I'll be on the course during the start of the play here. So appreciate everybody watching the interlude of great moments of 2025. Appreciate everybody even supporting this channel over the years. And my channel's now officially monetized, and I should get some form of payment around the 21st of November. Won't be much to start with, but I gotta get the views, so please subscribe to this channel. I am over 1,000 subs, but if I can get some more subs, I can get some more views, and that could give me a little more money in my pocket. Like I said earlier today, I am planning to go to Fernandina, or would like to go to Fernandina to cover the city championship and the Lighthouse tournament in February. I have future plans to go to Fort Wayne on the week they're playing the IPT event. May go up there for the season opener. Who knows? It's going to be on the classic course. I also want to do one in Erlanger this year. We'll see. So first up on the tee will be John Perry here on hole 1. John's at 99. Straight up the hill and just left it short. So John will pick up the deuce. And this afternoon, he's going to be with Aaron Humphrey. He's at 94. Pulled the tee shot there. He missed left. Aaron's going to get the 2. Okay. And then we got hole number 2. I'll step out of the field. Racing up the hill, and he's back at the back wheel. He'll park this to par. Hurry. All right, got it.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earned from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Aaron, just got to get up the saddle. No, he's going to putt this for 2. And no, that's going to be a 3. Alright, so now we will go back to 1. And the other B division pairing of 2 leaders. And on the tee is David Jones sitting at 90. Up the hill and in, good putt. And now on the tee is Richard Garner, the leader at the moment at 88. That's missing right, yeah, caught the right lip. Cut that for 2. Move up to 3, the tee hole. And now he was trying to go between the rocks, straight through the opening. Now he's got a really difficult deuce. Don't be fooled by this, folks. He started a tournament nearly 2 weeks ago. The final round, he started out 2, 3, and 4 on the first 3 holes and finished the tournament with 15 straight aces. And he would win that tournament with a score of 82. So, all right, now, all right, he's putting for 3. Placing it there, back to 2. And he got 2 there. Now Richard's on the tee. And it was pushed a little, and that's going to end up being a deuce. So now we're going to go back to hole number 1, and the A division's underway. First up here is John Wilder, who's at 94, I believe. You see the actual score there at the top right portion of the video. Oh, God, pulled it a mile. All right, he'll get a 2. And this will be Chris Bunning. Right shot, it's going in, good putt. Now we will walk back up here to hole 3. Jones is gonna lip out there. It crossed over off that back rail. So that's a tap in deuce there. He'll stay 1 under through the 4th round. Richard going straight, stayed out right. That'll be a par. Back here to 2. And Buddy makes it. It's 2 under here in round number 4. John on the 2. Now slid. And he's down there at the back rail. He's going for the 2 there. And back to the first hole. And here's your next twosome on the tee. This is Tom Robinson. Oh, slid the rail there. I think he was trying to go front door 2, or at least try to. So he starts course 2 with a 2. His partner this afternoon is Russell Sigmund. Feel another gust of wind here. Shot is just got it up the hill. He'll tap it his 2 there.
That's hard to do.
And you got a little help from the wind too on that. Nice. This is hole 7, the Alamo hole. John Perry's playing for 2. Get in. Nice shot there. And on the tees there in Humphrey. I hit the corner there. Let's go putt this for 2, and those putts break to the back rail. Anyone in the Alamo area, back over here to 2. Tom will get the ace there. Good putt. Check it out, Aaron. Here on 7 for his par. Nope, that's short. Did not hit it. So Aaron's struggling out of the gates here in the opening round of the second half of this city championship. And Russell looks like it's left. Oh, he caught it in off the left lip, so that's an ace there. And now back to 1. Next twosome coming up in the A division. And it'll be Brian Porter coming up on the tee. Okay, what's happening here is those group on 8 that's kind of making some type of interference here with the shot on 1. 8's a slap hole. We'll get to that hole in a moment. But here he is, Ryan on the tee. It's lining up good. If it turns up, nope, he'll have the 2. And in third, coming in is John Crawford at 85. And he's waiting for group on 8 to still get off. Kind of panning to the camera. It's hard to see the player because of that bush there. Now, okay, now he's played the hole. Now it's up to, now John can come up and tee. Oh, he pulled it a little bit. That's going to be a par. And that's 2 there. And now we'll zoom up here to 9. On the tee is John, well, Aaron Humphreys got a 2. Here's John Perry on the tee. And it's going to be short of the hill. Now he'll putt for 2. Got it. Back over to 2. And John makes it off that right rail. And we're going to the first hole. And this is going to be the lead pairing, the last 2 players. They were paired together in the first 3 rounds, and they'll be contending for the remaining 3, and this will be Graham Sigmund sitting at 81 at the moment. And Graham just got it up the hill. He'll have the deuce. And the leader, Angelo Corianos, at 77. It's going to be short of the hill, so he'll putt for 2 down below. And he got the 2, good putt. All right, so 12 players playing in the afternoon version. Of course, you can see the flags. We're standing east to west here on Burlington. Here, this is North Church Street along here, but we're facing east to west. Putt-putt flag, what used to be a putt-putt flag there on the left, the American flag in the middle, North Carolina flag to the right, going from the easterly direction. And we are going to go ahead and give you a better rundown of the scores, just so you have an idea. I said John was at 94, he's actually 92. So my apologies there for adding 2 strokes. Angelo has The lead at 77. Rams at 81. John Crawford and Brian Porter both at 85, tied for third. Richard Garner at 88, leading by 2 at the moment over David Jones. All right, so let's look at David Jones for his 2 on 9. And he gets it. And we'll check out Richard Garner on the tee. And once again, we're seeing some advertisements here sponsoring the course. And Richard got the ace there. Good putt there. Here's John Wilder on 8. Oh, won't go. Speaking of advertisers, here's a shout out to Mike Alley. That's the company he works for out of Greensboro. And this is the family of Travis Johnson. Played here a long time in Burlington. Was senselessly killed in a car wreck back in 2022. This would have been his brother. Excuse me. This would have been his brother-in-law. His wife Angie. His wife Angie was Travis's sister-in-law. Got it there on the hole 8, and now first look at the tee shot of the Alamo hole. You see Tom with the ace there on 7. Excuse me. We'll have Russell on the tee. Going back door as well. Good putt. Okay, let's head out to 6. This is a 4-pipe hole. 2 pipes on either 2 pipes on either side of the fairway. Just split the uprights all the way. It's got a fishy line, but John had no problem with it. Good putt. And let's look at hole number 4. This is the hole that looks like hole 14 on Hickory. Double flange hole. Up the 3-inch incline. Through the opening and in there like that. Breaks right to left. Or left to right. And Graham gets a ace there on that hole. And let's, well, we got Brian Porter hit that pipe closest to me on 6. He's putting this for 2. Let's see. Get an idea of where he's at. Yeah. I mean, he can clear it, but the putt from that area makes to his left. And he tried too much of a break and he's going to get a 3. Go to hole 5. This is the easiest hole active in North Carolina at the moment. Ran him on the tee.
Your favorite hole?
Yeah, my favorite. Graham didn't hit the rail. That's supposed to hit the rail as it comes down the fairway, and that putt's about 12 feet from the cup. He's going to get a 3. And I spoke too soon. 15 in Ashburn is probably the easiest hole of the active holes. Well, but it's not a putt-putt, so who knows? We'll go to 13. We'll go to 12. First look at this hole. This is probably the second easiest hole in the course. And that was Richard Garner with the ace there. Wow, John Perry got an ace on 15. Looked like it was breaking way left. Shot basically off the right rail through the triangles, over those ceramic dogs there on the triangles. Here's Aaron. I don't think he hit it. Oh, just caught the right lip. He needed a little more hit off that right rail to get it to line up directly to the cup. And we see Tom on 9 missed it right. 9 is probably the third easiest hole of the course. So there's a lot of good ace putt holes here on this course here. Back 9 is pretty standard for having tons of aces here. Oh, Tom pulled a deuce. Let's go to 11, our first look here. Back 9, you could probably shoot 11 and lose 2 strokes. And Chris tee shot. Just get past the pipe and it's in. All right, now we'll see John on the tee. John just got it past the pipe too. That's in. Back over to 9. Russell tee shot. That's got to get up the hill, and it swung out left. That should be a deuce. Now first we get 17. And good putt there for Aaron Humphrey. You see how the ball transitioned over there from the tee mat. Got to get it slightly past the right of those obstacles. John Berry on the tee. It swings hard left. There's another shot of this hole. Mostly novice players do it. That's a good putt. Most of the novice players play left rail halfway past the circles there and then go back rail. And here's hole 10. Nothing's changed with this hole except some real estate from the last time I played. Russell got into the first triangle, so he should get a 2. And I'm going to step up here and go to 18. Now this hole used to be a ramp hole. And I'm not sure if it was when it was done by Bobby Gilmore, who owned the course from 78 to 2001, or Brian Patterson did it from then until 2021. John misleft. But this used to be a large ramp hole, a big ramp hole that was like 4 feet up the incline. And this transitioned into this type of hole, which we call the TV hole 9 in Fayetteville. Has the simpler design as that TV hole. Let's go to 9, speaking of which. John Crawford with the ace there. Good putt. And we'll check out Brian Porter. And Brian caught the left whip. And here's some more of the sponsorships. I don't know what church organization that came from. And Smiley Plumbing, that's a local establishment here in Burlington. WBAG, that's been the longtime local station in Burlington, almost broadcasting for 80 years. Huey Photography. Go to 8. Now this hole here hold position on the back of that anthill. While you see a wraparound shot, Angelo got a major kick off the back rail. He got behind the anthill, so you try to play the deuce putt front door, it's going to be a real risk factor there. It breaks hard left. Now, what Angelo was trying to do is trying to play right rail, back rail, and left rail to sweep it, but that kick off the back rail didn't get the proper line to the left rail. So this is for 2, and I'm guessing he's going to try to play it to the back rail and swing it back to the cup. Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing based on his body language. And get in. Oh, gave it a run, but it's going to get a 3. I don't know when the pin location was changed, but I remember back in the days, back in my youth days, the hole was right here at the back rail. And the shot was through the opening there by the hill. It's probably like a 2-inch gap between the corner and the edge of the hill there. Man, that's a better line. That's not going to go, but it's 2 there. Let's go to 11. Did John hit it? Apparently not. John's going to get a deuce. Alright, so let's go to 14. This is the blind cheese hole. Players play off the left rail, trying to sneak it outside that pie-shaped, we call it a pie shape. Todd's going to get a 2. Got it too far out. Got it there. And let's check out Russell on the tee. And that'll go. Good putt. And back in the 90s, and I think this was changed over when Brian took over, the hole was a long up and back hole. Hole was about right there. There was a block in front of the hole. Let's do hole 13. This is the drop-off hole. Brian Porter. Got it. Good putt. And we'll stay with John Crawford. John playing right rail as well. There's a left rail shot. And you can see though the left rail is kind of up off the cement. Wow, got a nice, nasty kick. And he's got a putt that will break right if he goes front door. But he can try to play back door. Let's go to 10. Let's look at those leaders. Ram with the 2. Here's Angelo. It's going to be right. It's too strong, too. He should get the 2 there. And we will go ahead and take a gander here to the clubhouse. Now we've got the scores on the course 2 side. We'll get the B division first. By the looks of things, Richard has widened the lead now to 4 strokes over David Jones. Richard is posting 27 to go in at 115. David is at 119. All right, so we caught up to date. Hey, caught up to date. Let's go now to 11. Actually, you know what? Let's go to 14. John on the tee. And John should get that one. Nice putt there. And let's head to 4. We'll see John Perry. And that's a nice ball there. And out to 12. Halfway point leader, Angelo Colianos. Off that rail, off the angle, and it's in. Check out Graham Sigmund. And he's got that one too. You don't even have to, I mean, the speed's very touchy. You don't have to hit it that hard to get it to run. Over to 18. Tom going to get a 2-putt as soon as it stops rolling. And let's take a look at our hole 16 for the first time this afternoon. 4-pipe hole, almost like a church pew type hole, but you can see there's the 2 pipes on the left, 2 pipes on the right, and they're kind of closed in together. But this is also a makeable hole. Always off that left rail and going front door with it. Does take a turn to the left as it does that. John's got the ace there, and we can go back to 18. Russell caught the left lip. That'll be a deuce. Okay, Brian got the ace here on 16. And I'm going to go back over here to 14. I had to sit down. I've been having some issues again with my legs. And my knee's been hurting for the past 2 days. That's my right knee. Don't know how that developed. Maybe it's arthritic. I don't know. Here's Angelo on the tee. And he got the cheese there, so kicked off, and that'll be a deuce. Let's get a 17. Now Brian's going to play that left field backdoor shot. Bought him a few minutes ago. No, he's not going to get it. Didn't kick enough to keep it in line to the back rail. And here's Graham. He too is going to hit the cheese on 14. And for the first time, I'm seeing a little bit of frustration coming out of Graham. There's the 2 there. So we continue on. Let's go to 5. Well, no, we can't hit that. That bush is obscuring the view. We can go to 7. Aaron on the tee. And he got the ace backdoor on the last roll. Accidentally drops his putter. But he got it, and that's the ace there. And let's see if we can get Rich Garner on 5, who was leading through 4 rounds.
You're on our family first plan. I should think so. I heard.
Yep, that's in. Let's head up to hole 2. There's Chris Bunning on the tee.
My furnace will work once it gets cold? Yes, Mom. You're good to go. So what did that cost me? Well, for people who aren't my mom, it's $16.95.
It's gotta slow down. Well, it was whole speed, but it didn't get to the cup. Taps in his 2 from the back of his putter. And let's go to 8. Wow. Ooh, that was not good. And probably puts it out this, yeah, as you can see, it'll break a bit to the right from where he's at. Yep, good too. That was a tough putt there. Well, we go to 7.
When you invest in a mattress from OMF, you're investing in better sleep tonight and smart savings for years to come. No more frequent replacements, no more wasted time shopping. To learn more about the true value of durability, visit originalmattress.com and read our latest blog on getting the most from
Trying to go back door here, and it goes. Good putt. And on the tee will be Richard Garner.
Our prices are clearly marked, and we openly compare our products to other brands. With our streamlined selection, you won't be able to...
Richard missed there. Now he should get the 2. He's closer than most players are at in this situation.
Visit OMF today for better sleep tonight. If you're drowning in IRS debt and can't afford to pay, then you need to take advantage of special IRS tax programs that are available and free yourself from
He's good too there. Chris Bunning on 4, and I'm guessing he pushed the ball into the right flange. There's a good 2 there. We'll look at John Wilder on the tee.
At 800-536-9607. If you owe back taxes to the IRS and cannot afford to pay them back, or even if you have years of unfiled tax returns, there's no need to fear anymore. But you have to call the Community Tax Helpline.
Got a victory lap. Little Drano action, but it counts as a 1 either way. Got Graham now on 16, and he's stymied behind the block, behind the pipes. So he's putting for 2. Trying to go double banker, and it's in. Great 2 there for the points champion of 2025. Let's go to 5. And it looks like John missed that tee shot. Or did he get it? Yeah. He must have had another victory lap around there. Right? Chris on the tee. That 2 is, that's short. So Chris will backhand that deuce. And 17. Angela will ace it there. Nice shot. Thought he was going to hit the second cheese there on the way down. And here is John Perry on the tee here at 10. Short will get his 2. Graham's short on 17, and let's look at Aaron on 10. Lining up, and he gets it there. It's kind of hard to see with the rabbits now in the view. And we'll go to 18 as we are about to finish off the first round of the afternoon session, which is the 4th round of the tournament. The leader after 3 is on the tee. That's Angelo Corianos. Nice slide. Is it going to catch it? No. Angelo will putt this for 2. Okay, so Angelo finishes with the 2 there, and now we got Graham finishing the 4th round here. Get up the hill. Nope, he's gonna let it roll down as far as it can. A lot of times the ball will stop within about 2 to 3 feet of the cup of the tee mat. And this has a chance to roll in. I think Graham will go for 3 to finish this 4th round. Okay, and there's Richard on 9. He missed that putt to the right. Back over here to 12. Perry. I was about to say John Garner. John Garner was a former vice president. John Nance Garner to be exact. That's 3 putt-putt names. Because Nance refers to Chuck Nance, the late Chuck Nance. John Nance Garner was the vice president during the Herbert Hoover administration, and Chris didn't hit the ball well on hole 8. He was adjusting his grip, so he'll putt this for an up and back 2 pairs. 13. This is John Perry. And backdoor goes in. Good putt. And here is Richard on the tee and a 10. And that goes in. Good putt. And Budding's deuce putt on 8 goes in. All right, let's head to 11. David Jones makes that tee shot. And here is John Wilder on 9. And that's left. And Richard on 11. No, too far left of the angle. He'll putt this for 2. All right. So go here to our 4th round completed scores. Wow. A bit of a stumble there by Graham. Angelo, let's see. Angelo's sleep. It's 29, 106. So he's up big. Yeah. He's now at 7 over John Crawford, and Graham would be at 116. So he's dropped the 5th actually. There's a 118. Right? No, 116. Yeah, 116 is 4th. Okay. So let's go to Angelo on the tee at 1. And he missed right. He'll start the 5th round with a deuce. Meanwhile, we will head out to some other contenders here. John Crawford, as I said, is in 2nd. And he's on the tee at 4, but we can't see him at this moment. We'll look at David Jones here on 13. All right, David got the backdoor ace there on 13. Russell here on 7. too strong. But he left it in good position, tapping that 12-inch deuce. Here's Richard going for 2 here on 13. And got it there. We go now to 5.
Simon's getting ready for face-to-face conversations again.
Hey, Johnny got the ace there. And here's Brian on the tee. And Brian got the ace here. And let's go to 14. And David got his 2. Richard's on the tee. And that's it. Good shot there. Out to 6. Johnny got the ace here on. Beautifully played. Brian Porter on the tee. He left and he'll get the 2. All right, let's go back to 15. David got a 2 there. And Richard's tee shot. That's got to turn hard. Yep, it got it on. Good putt. Back to 12. Chris got the ace there. And we go to 9. Russell missed right. I don't know what it is about that hole. That hole used to go in all the time. Lately here it's not. Let's look at John on 13. All right, we got the ace there for John, and we'll move over here to 4. His tee shot. And Angelo missed left, but it got it back door. That would have worked on fast carpet, but that would have worked. All right, let's look at Graham on the tee. That would have worked. There we go. He pulled it. Is it? Well, he got through. And he's in. Good putt. Let's go to 8. John Crawford's tee shot. John coming up short, so he'll get a 2. Back to 14. And Bunning with a 2 ace here. And we can go to 9. We'll have a tree here in the way here. But here we got Brian Porter on the tee. I think Brian's at 115. I just pulled it left. It's hitting the pipe. Oh, it almost went in off that pipe. Back to 11. Tom Robertson will get a deuce. Let's go to 6. Angel's going to hit the pipe. Being up 7 at the start of the 5th round, I don't know if that's going to be a major issue down the stretch, but it's still plenty of putt-putt to play. We'll putt this for 2. Meanwhile, we go to 11. I've also hit the angle and let that one short. Deuce 2. Angelo will not get the deuce there. He'll have the 3. And let's head back over now to 18. Whoops. Well, first we got John Crawford for his deuce on 9. Good 2. All right, now we go to 18. David Jones on the tee. This to complete the 5th round. And that will not go. Missed right. He'll have the 2. Richard Garner, he was the leader through 5. In fact, he's pretty much led throughout. Looks good. And he finishes with the ace. So meanwhile, we'll go now to 12. We'll go to 13. It's an A division action. They're the only players on the course at the moment. Tom missed left there from playing the right rail. He's going to putt for 2. While we're doing that, Angelo missed the tee shot on 7. Tom's going to get the backdoor deuce. And we'll have Russell on the tee. And Russell crossed over off that right rail as well. So he'll go for 2. And he makes it there. We'll quickly go to 11. It's Brian Porter. Drop the pipe. Yeah, well, he should get the 2 there. Let's go to 8. Angelo on the tee. Oh no, not again. So going now for his second attempt. I have a deuce putt that might force him to play it up and back. As we go to 11 again. John Crawford, that's got to kick hard. Nope. He's going to get the 2 there. And this time he kicked straight and he's missed left, so he's going 3 for 3 now. 2 over the last 3 holes. After the lucky backdoor ace on 4. Going to 18. That's John Wilder for his 2. Chris Bunning now to finish his 5th round. It's going to not go in. Just basically the speed was soft there, and it's going to get the tap in 2. let's head back to 9. And that's Graham with the ace there. Here's Angela on the tee. That is it. Making sure like it lift. All right, so heading here to the clubhouse. Okay, well, Richard has widened his lead. He's at 140 with 18 to play. David is 148. Richard's up by 8 at the moment. $148. Oh, you're right. That's 140. You got that right. This is going to be 148.
That's what I thought, but the more I looked at it, I was like, my brain's done went.
So Richard Garner is at 140, leads by 8 over David Jones. So Richard will likely become the winner unless he falters down the final round here. There is the look at Richard in the blue shirt. Let's go to Graham on 11. Excuse me, and he missed there. And here's Angelo. We got Johnny on the tee at 14 as well, so we'll get both of them out here. And John makes the tee shot there. And Angelo gets the ace there. Now we'll go solo here on 14 with Brian on the tee. Brian's going to get the ace. Good putt. Let's swing out to 12. All right, Angelo, oh, lips in, but he got it. Let's go to 18. Russell's tee shot. He's got to turn hard. So Russell will finish the 5th round with the deuce. We'll look at Tom on the tee. And Tom will putt for 2 once it rolls down that incline. Okay, the 6th round finally underway. Angelo going back door on 13. It crossed over. Okay, gets us to. We'll go to 16. Brian Porter, well, he hit the pipe. He's got another 2 coming from there, and he'll get it. Graham on 13 with the ace there, back door. All right, so let's go to 17. Johnny Crawford's on the tee. There's a bit to the right. That was a little firm there. And he should get this 2 there. It does break away from the parking lot. Breaks to the parking lot. Well, we go to 14. And Angela got it, so starting to rebound from the pair of 3s on the front. And Brian's tee shot, that is it. Oh, it was in. And it was about a quarter of the way into the cup when it fished out of there, so he'll get the 2. And let's go to 1. We're going now to the final round of the tournament in the B division. There's David Jones going for 2 now. Richard is up by 8 over David, and he'll stay up 8 after this deuce. Over to 18. And we're back to that crazy Kevin Powell commercial. Oh, that went right. Straight shots usually don't go out unless you really push the ball. I mean, really push the snot out of it. Johnny got his 2. And Brian finishes with the 2. Let's go to 16. That's going to be short for Angelo. Is it? Oh, it does go. Angelo thought that ball was going to stop a good couple of feet. I mean, I want to ask if Bugs Bunny's underneath this hole. Yeah, with the magnet underneath it, you know. That ball was at least where your back foot is. Yeah. So Angelo
there was no wind.
Angelo gets another fortune ace here in this 5th round. You go over here to 5. Yeah. Good 2 there by Aaron. And we'll see John Perry on the 2. And Angelo got to the back rail for his 2 for here on 17. Right there, and almost pushed that one out. All right, going back to 1 as we now have the A division beginning their final round. of this tournament. John's putting for 2. He crushed the tee shot and rolled it back down. But he gets his 2. And we'll look at Chris Bunning. And Chris will get his 2 there. And let's look at Angelo now, finishing round number 5. That's not going to get it up the hill. So as he's putting for 2, well, we really don't have anybody on the course. He's begging for this ball to roll off, and it does. So he'll be teed. Yeah, there's no penalty stroke here. It rolls off the open end of the hole, as long as it didn't go back onto the carpet. Oh, look at that. Work that tee-mat to perfection. So, little roller coaster ride there by Angelo that round. Let's go over here to 7. Whoa. Got John Perry on the tee. Hurry ball, well, it didn't cross over, so he'll have the 2 there. Meanwhile, we got a little bit of a situation with Richard here on 4. Oh. Now remember, Richard started the round up by 8. I mean, he can afford a couple of bogeys based on the way he's been playing. This is going to be a 4. So definitely 2 strokes lost off that lead at least, but haven't really seen him play this round. So let's look at John on the tee here at 8. Hit pretty good. That should not, just off to the left. So he'll get his 2 at that spot. So let's see how the scores look now in the A division. I'll just stand right here until everything is completed here. Angelo shot 30, it appears. Yep, 30. And Graham with another 26, his 3rd one of the day. So Angelo's at 136. Looks like the lead is 4 over John Crawford. Graham is now into 3rd at 142. Let's see. Angelo 136, John Crawford at 140, Graham at 142. Okay, and then let's look at the B again right quick. Richard's up 8, but he had stumbled down on the first few holes, so let's go to 1. So we're going to be following the last 2 groups here. Russell's going to get it too. So John Crawford, I think, is at 55 today here on course 2. Angel's at 59. Tom Roberts is on the tee.
Here.
And that missed right, so he'll get a 2 here. And look at some display here on hole 9 here. Club finish or whatnot. And we'll go to 8. And David will get the ace there. Richard trying to top him, and it just comes in short of the cup there. So another stroke lost there. Let's go to 7. See Chris Bunning on the tee. That's going to go in. Putt there. And in the meantime, we'll see John Wilder. So barring a playoff here, this is the final round. Broadcast here on OPTV for 2025. John will tap that too after he missed it there. And we're going to head over to 11. Aaron Humphreys, he hit the left pipe there on the tee shot. And now he's re-examining the deuce. We'll have to go up to 1 because John Crawford is now coming up to the tee. And he missed it left, and that'll be a deuce. And I gotta go back here to the table area here because I gotta recharge my battery. As you're looking at David Jones on 9. And he gets it there, good putt. And we'll stay on the tee here with Richard Garner. And he's short there. So Richard continues to struggle a little bit here down the final round. Let's go to 8. Chris missed. Oh, like he got it. It's going to stay out there, so he'll get the ace there. Let's go to 2. And John's going to get his second consecutive deuce to start the final round. And John missed the tee shot here on 8. Brian on 2. That missed right. And he'll putt this for 2. doesn't go. He missed it off to the left. And now we're going to stand here on hole 1. And they may wait a couple more minutes here just to give himself a little breathing room. Angelo begins this final round with the same margin he began the afternoon. A lead of 4. It was over Graham, but now it's over John Crawford. John's on the tee at 3, and I'm watching him hit. Doesn't get it. No, it crossed off. He was playing the left rail backdoor shot. It crossed off the back rail. All right, now we're going to go to our final group here of the afternoon. Graham will have the honors on hole 1. And Graham did not get it up the hill. He's putting this for 2. That got pushed, and he'll have the 3. All right, we'll check out Angelo now. John Crawford's on the tee at 4. And Angelo will get a 2. Let's go to 7. Johnny is getting a deuce there on 4. You can see right there. And now we'll go to 2. Angelo has honors. And he's left. He'll go for 2 at the back rail. Meanwhile, John Crawford now on the tee at 5. John he got a kick, and he's 0 for 5, and that ball is hanging behind the cup. Angelo did get the 2 on there on 2, so his lead is still 4, but amazingly, hole 5 is an automatic hole by no means. Graham got the ace there on 2, so we'll spring out here to hole 6. That's Brian missing left there on his tee shot. Well, John on the tee, and I'm watching Angelo on 3. John's now in there for the first time. Angelo ripped the tee shot there. He ripped the tee shot there on 3. That's why he's there for the 2. So the lead is now 3. at the moment for Angelo. Let's get some action here if we can. Oh wow, Richard on 15, putting for 2. Got it, good putt. There's Chris Bunny on 14. Chris made a good putt. Now we go 7. We'll check. We'll go back to John a bit. Graham made 3 to get to within 5 of Angelo. This time Graham hit the left flange, so he'll putt for 2. And I take it back. Graham's within 6. I forgot the bogey he got on 1. And John crossed over. Oh, it went down. So he's got a really tough deuce putt there. All right, so he's putting for 2. Wow, that he's happy. Here's Angelo.
Weekends are made for 2 things. Brunch and Simon.
John ripped the deuce, so he's going to get a 3. And Angelo, wow, he knows his shot real well on that hole. He's pointed out 2, meaning that's twice he's done it back door. So a 2-shot swing there between John and Angelo. Brian now on the tee at 7. Makes it there, so Angelo now is up by 5. He's 1 under. John is even. Go to 5 now. Right. And there's another ace there. He goes for 2 under on his 6th round. And let's go down to, well, let's go up here to 16. Richard Garner trying to hang on to his lead. That's in. You know, got John Perry missing his deuce there. And on 8, John Crawford. No. And he's on the incline there for 2. And this there, he's going to go to black figures now on the final round. Angelo is they made 7 or 6. Now it's 3 under. Trying to top it, and it goes. Now let's go now to 11. And there's that. It's a 2 there by Tom Robertson. Just running, I'm sorry, Russell Sigmund on the tee. And that's in for Russell, good putt. And we go to 9. So my count is Angelo leading by 8. All right, well, John's even par through 9. Russell on 12. To goes in. Here is Angelo on 7. Nope, missed, so that's a tough one too. Tom on 12. Off the tip. Ah! Did not get the speed he wanted, so let's go to 10. John Crawford down 7th now. John is short, and it looks like he's running out of holes. Angelo's getting ready to play 8, but this is where we got to go right here to 18, as it's between David Jones and Richard Garner. David's tee shot is in. Richard Garner, this hat. And Richard will wind up with a 2. Hit it. That's a 3.
This whole year's gone by.
Wow.
It really has. Yeah.
And he, wow, he lost, hangs on to win. And got 9. So looks like. Yeah, I missed all of it. Yeah. So Angelo 5 under now after 9. Going to be running away with this. John is even, so the lead is now 9. Graham missed there on 9, so that's a 2, it appears. And we go to 12. Stepped on the rail here on 8. And John got the ace there, back into red figures in the round. Let's go to 15. We hit Russell with the 2. And now the A division is about to finish it off here. This is going to miss there. Let's go to Angelo now on 10. That's off to the right again, so we'll get the 2. Tom on 15. That's missed the left. Too much kick off that rail. Let's go back over here to 13. And John makes it back door. Graham makes 10. All right, so let's go out here to 16. All right, Russell with the ace off the pipe. Was it off the pipe?
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't tell. I mean, you were smacking it so many times. Let's see Tom on the 2. And that's in. Good putt there. Go back to 11. Graham putting for 2. And that's tailed off left, and he's getting to 3. And here's Angelo now on the tee. And it's missed. He stays at 5 under on the round. Not having a good second half showing, but he's, as far as the score goes, but he's fortunate he's got this large lead now. That gusting wind out of the southeast of 13 as we began the afternoon, it's kind of settled down a bit. Well, let's see if I can get John Crawford on 15. And the ball does not go. Lipped off the right lip. Back over here to 12. There, Angelo's now at 6 under. He'll be at 166 with 6 to play. We'll see Graham on. Actually, let's go to 60. See if Brian can avoid the pipes. He does. Good putt. Now we'll go back to 16. And Graham, oh, back lip. Trying to hold on to second. I think he's just 2 under on the round. And he's off the pipe, and it goes in. Good putt. Lightly scraped the pipe, and it had enough momentum to carry it into the cup. We go to 13, and Angelo facing his first difficult deuce putt of this round. Got the 2, and he's thrilled about that. So now we go to 17. And he lightly scraped that cheese, and that goes. John's having some paint checks here with his ball here with off the pipe on 16. Just got a piece of the cheese there on 17. And let's go now to Angelo on 15. He is at 166. And it goes in. Good putt. Now we'll go to 18. John Crawford, his final hole of this season here. That's going to miss right, and John's going to finish with the deuce. So we got this group left with 4 holes remaining here in Burlington. So Angelo will step to the tee here. He's pretty much walked the dog here in the final round, but only 7 under. And here's his tee shot. Looks good. If it turns, nope, stayed out left, so he'll have the par. Wow, he's doing that we'll go out here to the clubhouse. We have plenty of time to finish these two here. Get the final in the B division. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe Richard held on to win by 1. Yes, it was. Yeah, you can see Richard's the name up top at 174. David Jones at 175 for second. We'll get all the scores in the B division. I'm sorry, in the A division as soon as this group is done. Grandmont 16. Come on. Oh, he left it about a couple inches from the cup. Angelo got this one, so 2 holes to go. It's sitting at 164. He was like 3 under with 3 to go, so I don't know. He had 2 threes on the front, and he missed the first 5 and left 5 hanging on the back lip.
Yeah. Like you south.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, here. And Angelo will miss left. So he'll putt this for 2. I think Graham will be on the tee. He did. He did. Crawford did scrape the pipe on 16 and it went in. Hit the second cheese there on 17 and went in. So basically he finished 5. I think he finished 5.
Yeah, I'm 8.
Yeah. Yeah. Graham, this is for 2. It's not going to go, but he'll tap in a 3. I think he. All right, moment of truth right here. Angelo would need a 7 to win. See if I can see where.
Yeah, I want to do everybody plus 3 separate.
So it's an 8. So John shot 172. And there it is. Angelo with the ace to close out a monumental victory here. So he shoots a score of 163. He's going to win by 9. And now Graham, points champion, not going to finish well, but he's going to go for 2. And that's going to be shameful for him because he had obviously the best season. All right, so that completes the tournament here in Burlington. Now we're going to go get all the final scores, and we'll probably get an interview with Angelo here before we say goodbye.
In the B division for the win, and David was second place by 1 stroke. In the A division, Angelo takes the win by 9, actually, over John Crawford in second, Chris Bunting in third, and Brian in fourth. So everybody played pretty good, and appreciate you moving it around. We do want to get a picture of everybody and the trophies as well. So if I actually, for picture purposes, let me give the trophies out first. So B division, Richard. Us getting the money together. Thank you. And Angelo, and where is Mr. Angelo? Oh, yes. Thank you. We've got too many trophies. I'm going to trade them all in. All right. I appreciate that.
All right, let's look at the scores right quick.
Let's get let's have all the B divisions sit on this one.
And Angelo in the A division. Shoots 86 out there on course 2, but wins by 9 over John Crawford. Finishing at 163. John comes in second at 172. Third is Chris Bunting with a stellar second half of the afternoon. He shoots 83 to go to third at 174. B division was won by Richard Garner. Despite struggling the last round, he almost gave it away, but beats David Jones by 1. Shoots 174. David comes in second at 175.
John, Angelo, you guys come on back here.
All right, here is Richard Garner, the winner of the B division, winning by 1 stroke over David Jones. A couple of questions I do want to ask. Your play was solid today. I mean, how's your game going?
It was pretty good. Yeah, I just making some shots. I worked on the back course a lot. That was my weak spot. I got it better so I can have a lead and not be trailing coming to the front. And,
okay. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Had to close it out at the end, a little close, but
that was the next question I was going to ask. You were up by 8, and you just stumbled a bit.
I had two double bogeys on 3 and 4.
Right.
Caught the edge of the block and caught a blade.
Okay, well it's good to see that you hung on there. You led wire to wire, but you hung on.
Bogeyed 18, dude.
Yeah. Okay. Well, congratulations to you, and we'll look forward to having you next year in Nashville. Okay, thank you. And here's your winner of the A division, Angelo Corianos. Now, I want to stress here that Angelo's had a really solid season here in Burlington. He had 6 wins. He won the Southern Tour Championship. He won the Elton this year, and now this tournament here. So, all I can say is that's a stellar season there.
Well, I won the Elton last year. I won the Tour Championship and Player of the Year in the Southern Division.
Right.
And I won 7 tournaments. And this is my 8th.
Yeah, good job. Okay, now the one thing I wanted to bring out here, the 23 in round number 3 on the back course. That seemed to be the one that kicked it in for you, despite the struggles you had during the afternoon. But other players struggled too.
Yeah, earlier in the morning, the carpets laid down a little bit better, and I had the right speed. I finally caught a few breaks, and especially on this course here.
Hey, good. All right, well, congratulations again to Angelo for the win here and a good season here in Burlington. We look forward to having you again next year as well.
All right, thank you.
All right, good luck to both of y'all. Okay, so this will be it here from Burlington. Appreciate everybody for watching our final broadcast of 2025. I'm probably going to have one more broadcast coming up in a couple of weeks from Kingsport for the Hancock Cup. It's still up in the air, but I will let everybody know on the locals page if I'm going to film it or not. But I want to thank everybody for watching all the tournaments we've had here in 2025. And until next year, I'm Opie Roberts saying good night from Burlington, and we will see you down the road.